not done anything. He's just, carried on with the arm, scramble C. Maybe he was just looking to tuck it to mid-on, get a single. But Sri Lanka haven't quite looked like they were in Australia.
This is his strength.
No pace there.
Yeah.
There was no pace. And Sangakkara, I guess he was expecting that it was coming quickly. Same here, no pace. And when you don't have pace, you can't really play those shots. And even if you want to play those shots, you've got to be literally very precise and very controlled rather than hitting hard. And that's exactly, it's more of Australia because they've been to Australia and they have sort of played there and they're still used to this, still struggling with the pitch, I guess.
They've been to South Africa, then they went to Australia, isn't it? I mean, they've been farthest from the subcontinent for about 3 months now.
And look at the kind of nick Bangladesh is in.
Yeah.
Look at the kind of stumpings they're able to get and all that. So things are, if you're a believer in destiny, lots of good things are happening on its own for Bangladesh. So don't be surprised if Pakistan have Bangladesh as their opponents in the finals. Things just falling into place for them.
Okay, another smart catch coming through from Saqib Al Hasan. So by that time, and it's pretty much the damage was done. Once again, the spinners coming in. And how much has his action changed, really? Is somebody like Saqib Al Hasan completely round down these days?
Yeah, and I think deliberately so. Because he's bowling on dead pitches, on smaller grounds, and he's got to do that. Make sure that he keeps the bounce low. But he's very accurate. He doesn't have the greatest, fluid bowling action, but very, very accurate. And when the batsman misses, generally the ball is hitting the stumps.
Obviously, you're looking at those last 3 wickets to fall. This one was a big one as well. You thought that Taranga was going to get a few runs, but it's not the end of the world, is it? 232 really, as far as Sri Lanka is concerned, because I remember a game not too long back, about a couple of years back. I guess Bangladesh had made about 152. Sri Lanka sweated to get across to 153, same ground.
Look, it's two ways of thinking it. One is how Sri Lankans going to come out. Are they going to come out looking to win this match and come out aggressive and looking to take wickets? And also how Bangladesh is going to come out. Are they going to come out and thinking, oh, we can win it, and by batting really well or batting like a batsman, or they're going to play normal cricket, what they're good at. They're good at hitting the ball. If they do that, I think they stand a better chance of getting this total. They have to really go after the bowling in the beginning. If they sort of like to defend and thinking, okay, 50 overs a long time, they might struggle then. I've seen them struggling before.
Yeah, invariably under such situations.